A little bit of a different video today. I'm working on making a gauge pod to go up on the dash for all my aftermarket gauges. I got this thing pretty much all ready to crank up. So I'm just working on wiring. Got to get the gauges in so that I can see what's happening once I get it running. But today I got a different project in mind. This is Dick Lee. He's a 73 Chevy K20 2500. So you can see he's got the 8-lug axles. He's got an 8-lug full float 14 bolt in the rear, but he is rusty. My father-in-law bought this truck probably, I don't know, 30 years ago from an old guy named Dick Lee who used to use it as a commercial plow truck. So it was used as a commercial plow truck for many, many years. Then my father-in-law bought it and used it at the farm for many years. And it sat now for, geez, I don't know, 15, 20 years maybe. Sat in the weeds. Weeds were as tall as the truck. Everything growing up around it and in it. Well, we drug it out of the farm last year, put it on the big trailer over there and got it here to the house so I could work on it. But you can see it's kind of blocking the garage door. So today we got to see if we can get this thing running again. I need to change the tire first of all, because I got most of the old tires are holding air, but this one's not. So I'm going to replace it with one that does hold air. We're going to see if we can get them to start up, see if the plow works, see if the transmission works. We'll see what happens. If all goes well, we'll be able to move them out of the way of the garage here. Otherwise I might have to drag them with the other truck. Hopefully not. What do you think it's going to take to get Dick Lee running?
Quarter gas and oil and a battery.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right, we'll give it a try.
Should start.
All right. First strategic thing is I got to open the door. Every time I look in here, there's a bunch of bees and wasps in here. So I'm going to open the door and just leave it open. Hopefully air out the bees. You might remember this thing was in a video last year where I replaced this door hinge. That works like a charm. So I'm gonna try and get some air in this tire, but I gotta be super careful because these old valve stems, a lot of times are so brittle. Try to put air in them, they just snap right off. So I'm gonna do this really carefully. Okay, didn't get a ton of air pressure in there. It's still kind of low, but at least it was enough to get it to stand up straight. So that's good enough. All right, let's see what we got to work with here. Okay. It's an old 350. Check the brakes first, see if we got any brake fluid in there. Got some. I put a little in there last year hoping it would just kind of gravity bleed. So we'll see if we have any brakes whatsoever. I'm not getting my hopes up. Worst case scenario, if I get it going, I got no brakes, I drop the plow. All right, we got plug wires that are all on. Have an air cleaner, that's good. Let's get a battery in here. That doesn't inspire a whole lot of confidence. This guy's just kind of hanging out on there. We'll see if it's good enough. Yeah, let's see if we got any oil in it. I did put some oil in here last year just to let it kind of soak in. Oh good, there's something in there. Dick said that it leaks oil. So I was thinking maybe all the oil leaked out of it over the winter. but hopefully not. Well, looks like it's got plenty of oil in it. It is kind of sitting on a downward slope though. It's overfilled if anything, so good enough there. So we got a little bit of brake fluid, we got a little bit of oil, overfilled oil. Can't get that on. Let's check the air filter next. That looks like brand new. I never changed this. It's the one that was in there. Yank that off of here. We've got a 2-barrel, monster 2-barrel. It's full of oil. Yep. Nothing leaked out over the winter. I guess. Well, let's see if that battery gives it enough juice to turn over at least. The interior is in pretty nice shape in this thing, actually. It's not bad. Let's see which one of these keys is the golden ticket. First try. I hear something. All right. We got juice. Now we need gas. Well, both the side saddle tanks on this thing are rotted away. So at some point in its life, somebody put a tank in the trunk and just kind of ran a gas line down through. So I'm going to put a gallon or two in here. And we'll see if it'll flow all the way forward. I'll probably prime the carburetor a little bit too. So we got oil and the engine's not stuck. I knew it wasn't because I turned it over last year. So now I think what I'm going to do is just prime the carburetor, dump a little fuel down in there. I don't know if the choke will set or not. Oh yeah, it's set. Cool. Okay, hands free, yes. This is how I got the other old truck at the farm to start last year. I just put a new battery in it, dumped some gas down the carb, and it actually started. So, see what happens here. That was pretty easy. I don't know what that noise was, but boy, she purrs like a kitten. Get to watch the valve train in motion back here. I want to see if the plow will go up and down. I haven't changed the fluid or anything with the plow. I haven't touched it. It's a little smoky. But man, listen to that thing idle. Doesn't even sound like it's missing, really. pretty good so far. Plow struggled a little bit, but it worked. I wonder if I got any brakes. Wow, no brake pedal at all. Nothing. Even if I try and pump it up a little bit. There's nothing there. What about the wipers? Holy crap, the wipers work. Wow. Wish this thing wasn't so rusty. It'd be a good candidate to fix up. Horn works. Jeez. That's crazy. There's the Western plow controller. Nice plow. Well, what else should I check? Power steering. Belt was pretty squeaky, but that doesn't seem to really want to turn very well. Maybe I'll shut it off and check the power steering fluid. Well, there's some in there. I must have filled this last year. Maybe what is?
Maybe the tires are stuck in the side, you can't turn
Oh, I don't know. I haven't tried the transmission yet, but power steering's got fluid in it.
it. Maybe if you move it ahead a little bit, it'll break loose there.
We'll give that a try. Belt conditioner. All right, let's give this a shot. I have no idea if this is going to do anything or not. Maybe the belt will just snap now. Or the belts, I should say. There's two of them. All right, let's start this thing up and we'll try the transmission. See if it'll move. See if it'll restart. I'm sure it will. Yep. Oop, oop. She's a little rough. That's pointless. I have no brakes. I'm gonna try reverse first. Ooh, jeez, that works. But it won't move. See if it'll move forward. Nope. If I tap the gas, it just dies. Unless I tap it real slowly. Then it doesn't die. I'm just going to try and give it real slight gas here. Whoa, okay, we're moving. We're moving. Moving with no brakes. What stopped me is the blocks that the plow was sitting on. I got any reverse? No. Dang it. Let's see here. So I got no brakes whatsoever. These bricks are what stopped me. And if I give it any gas, it wants to die. So I just got to give it real light gas. I think I'm going to remove the bricks and just kind of point it uphill here a little bit. But where I wanted to park it is down there, which is downhill. And once I get pointed downhill, I have no way to stop. So this thing has absolutely nothing for brakes. I wonder if it has a parking brake. If that works. Nope. Dang it. It's there, but it's completely frozen. Nope, I got nothing. Yeah, it's flat all through here. Maybe I should just park it kind of under the deck right here. That's pretty flat. What is this guy?
I don't know if the plow down in that cord too much and cut it.
Yeah. Is that an eagle? What is that? Well, let's see what we can do here. You gotta see this. Not only do both tail lights work, look at that. The signal light and the plow light both work. I wonder if this side does. Of course, they all work. Pretty impressive for the old girl. He's got another plow truck out at the farm, similar age to this, and it did the same thing. Sat for 20 years, started right up. So I think just rebuild that carburetor. Probably put some new valve covers on since they have holes in them. And some brakes. We might be back to plowing with this thing. But she's gonna sit here for the summer because I got work to do on the blue truck. Good truck. That's a square body for you. While we're at it, we got him parked. We got this door unblocked. Maybe we should see if this thing will start. Let's see what we got here. This is a 75 Vette. It's the wife's car. She's had it ever since she was a teenager. Obviously, we fixed it up some. I got a twin turbo 5.3 that I built for it. And I've got a battery shut off. So first, let's see if the battery's got any juice. Totally custom headlights. Turned out pretty cool. Let's see if we got any juice. Well, we got something. Okay. So this one's E85 because it's turbo, twin turbo. So I'm going to cycle those electric pumps a couple of times. Get some fuel up into the fuel rails. We live in a state where we have winter, so we don't drive the cars for half a year. They just sit. So you got to keep the batteries charged, keep air in the tires, keep the mice out of them. Let's see if it'll start. Come on. There we go. It's fuel injected, so I don't have to touch the pedal at all. Got great oil pressure. Alternator's charging. Not much fuel. pistons, so they're a little noisy when they're cold, but that rattling, that noise that you hear is piston slap. That'll cool down once the motor warms up. Tank for the coolant, helps get the air out of the system at the highest point. I run Evans waterless coolant in this, so it'll never boil. There's never going to be any pressure in the system, so I can open this up hot and it won't explode on me. This thing warm up for a while. Get all the way up to operating temperature before we shut her down. I think that'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching. I've been kind of slow on videos lately. Been busy just trying to get stuff done. But I'll try and keep the content coming. Thanks for watching.